Hey guys, good morning. Coach Shanti here coming at you with a video that's going to be super random today. Maybe it's going to be some healthy tips, maybe it's going to be some groceries, I'm not sure. I literally was like, oh, I got to make a video for my people because I know you guys are like loving like grocery finds, but I have noticed that like I'm not getting anything new. I kind of have my favorite things and stick with it, but I just have some other random tips I think to share with you guys that I think about randomly after coaching my clients. One thing that as I was like rummaging through my cupboards, being like, oh, what can I show people that I have or whatever, I noticed, I'm like, oh my gosh, well, one thing's for sure. Environment is everything. So like we really try to set our kitchen up for success when it comes to healthy eating. We are human, we are not perfect, and that's part of what my coaching program is all about, is like being able to eat well, take care of your body, fuel your body, but give yourself the flexibility to enjoy the treats, enjoy what you love, have those indulgences and enjoy them without guilt. So setting yourself up in your kitchen to make the healthier choice the easy choice is key, but also just knowing like you're gonna have fun things to eat. Like we got Chinese takeout for Valentine's Day, not a big deal. And we enjoyed it and it was delicious. So one thing that I was like noticing is here you'll see that I have a fruit basket. The fruit basket is usually over there, but I got rid of my Valentine's Day stuff, so now the fruit basket's back to the norm. But if you have a lovely fruit basket, which mine right now has bananas, apples, clementines, and a rock hard avocado that's not ripe yet. But having this stuff like here, so if you feel like snacking, it's way better than grabbing a bag of chips, right? So having like super easy like fruit basket in your on your countertop makes it so much easier. And then I also noticed in my fridge, when I opened my fridge, we had like some jasmine rice like already cooked, that's already been prepped to put into meals. I wanted to show you this. We have Tupperware. I'm like, whatever, I'm just gonna show these people this, what we do. This is just air fried chicken tenderloins. I think I sent a email last night, I think, and it talked a lot about sodium, and a lot of times we try to get our protein by eating more processed meats, but this is literally chicken tenderloins air fried, and we made it ourselves, and it was marinated in some Italian dressing, but you can also just, I like to sometimes coat it in like panko breadcrumbs. As long as you're holding yourself accountable for what you're eating, no big deal, right? But this is also front and center. And then we have so many vegetables in the fridge. Easy snacking ones like bell peppers, like cucumbers, like baby carrots. Just things that you can grab and go. And it just makes healthy eating simple and easy, right? So that's that. If you have stuff in your fridge prepped, it makes it so much easier. We love our air fryer. We have the Blackstone. We use the oven sometimes. But just having that stuff and planning ahead makes it so much easier. Also, like I was going to show you this. I like riced cauliflower a lot. You can buy it in a frozen bag. And I just like microwave it. And I used half of a serving mixed into like a chicken stir fry yesterday. And it's there, right? I can make like a egg scramble kind of stir fry, or I can do anything I want with riced cauliflower. And you can really flavor it up with some teriyaki marinade, which G. Hughes makes a really good one. And meat, don't forget your meat for your protein. But again, we're just keeping things super simple as far as like healthy eating. If you love your ice cream, having like a lower calorie ice cream in your freezer kind of helps you enjoy that without having like Ben and Jerry's every night. If that's something you love, you can make it fit, but you can also give yourself the flexibility to enjoy things in other parts of the day by having like a lower calorie ice cream. But these are the Yasso Greek yogurt bars. This is mint chocolate chip. You can also get Halo Top as a popular brand. They have some that I really like in Halo Top. Or I think there's the Enlightened brand, just like better for you. I have some clients that literally just like Fudgsicles. They're like low calorie and they give you that little bit of sweet treat at the end of the day if that's something you're looking for. And please excuse my voice. I have not felt great and I sound like a man right now. But anyway, also calories can really add up in like dressings and stuff. So if you're like, oh, I eat really healthy, but like, why am I not like at a healthy weight or whatever? Sometimes you can really go overboard on like different dressings and sauces, and you're surprised at how many calories are in those things. So like this one, for example, is the Skinny Girl dressing. I hate the word skinny. It bothers me so bad. But this Skinny Girl dressing though is actually decent. It's 15 calories for 2 tablespoons. And this Chipotle Ranch one, this lasts us forever, but a little bit goes a long way as like a dressing or a flavor in a meal you're having, like a dipping for your meat or whatever. But I like this myself. It lasts a really long time. If you haven't tried the Laughing Cow cheese wedges yet, they make a great like cream cheese substitute. This is the Laughing Cow creamy spicy pepper jack, but they make different ones. They make a Swiss one that's really good, and you can spread it on like an English muffin or toast. You can use it in like a tuna melt, yum. But they're really good, and they're only 25 calories for a wedge and 2 protein, 1 carb, 1.5 fat. So there's just not much to them. Please excuse my nails too. I'm a hot mess today. I had another client that's like, I don't know, I really like toast. I really like bread in the morning. I'm like, me too. You can have toast in the morning if you love it. So it depends on your goals and what you're trying to do or your intolerances and things. But if you can have like bread, this one is the Dave's Killer thin sliced bread. They make a good seed one and a 21 whole grain. These are my favorite. We keep it in the freezer. That's a good hack for like bread, is keep it in the freezer so you at least have to thaw it to toast it. But a couple of these are like 140 calories total for 2 slices, and you can make them into a sandwich, or you can make it into toast or whatever you want to do, whatever you do with your bread. But like just a quick idea, like 2 slices of this, 1 wedge of this, and a deli style tuna packet, and you have yourself a nice tuna melt with some cheesy flavor, and bread, and you can just make it really yummy. I actually do that quite often. And if you want a bag of chips, a good substitute for like normal chips are either lower sodium chips, lower fat chips like kettle or baked instead of fried. If you need more protein in your day, the Quest chips are really popular, and I actually like them. I don't have any with me to show you. But I also recently found these legendary ranch flavored pop chips. It's hard to explain. First of all, they're not as salty as like the Quest ones. 1 serving is a bag, and it's 20 grams of protein in a bag of these, but they're not salty at all, and they're fluffy. Like, it's hard to explain. They're like puffy popped chips. It's kind of like eating popcorn and a chip at the same time. It's really strange, but you get 20 grams of protein and you can have chips with your sandwich. And it is high, even though I say it doesn't taste salty, they are higher sodium. So again, we talk about sodium all the time in my coaching program. You want to make sure if you're getting like more processed foods in some sort, you want to make sure you're, first of all, eating as many whole foods as you can. But if you're letting like stuff like this sneak in, you're making room for it, just make sure that you're keeping your sodium levels in check. And so this is a little bit higher in sodium. So like you don't want to eat tons of these. But if you really want chips once a week, go for it. Have regular chips or have these chips and get your protein. I'm really into this Starbucks zero sugar added caramel macchiato creamer. It's 20 calories for a tablespoon. I literally froth this into my coffee, hot coffee, with a half a scoop of vanilla ice cream protein powder, and I just think I'm an addict because it's so good. I look forward to it, and I have 2 cups a day, and then I can't wait until the next morning to enjoy it again. But I can't have too much caffeine. That's another healthy tip. Some people are more sensitive to caffeine than others, but trying to limit your caffeine intake and stop drinking caffeine like before noontime can help you get a better night's rest and keep your like mind and body like regulated to go to bed at a specific time and get good sleep. Because when you're getting good nutrition and things are going well, but you're not sleeping well, you can really do yourself a disservice. So I think that, actually, I know sleep is just as important as nutrition when it comes to health. Then we have nuts, cashews. Who loves cashews? I love cashews. Everyone in my house loves cashews. But it's really easy if you have like a bag of cashews to just dip and go, dip and go, dip and go. I could probably eat a whole thing of cashews. I love them. Just 2 tips for your nuts, actually 3 tips. 1, weigh out your nuts if you're eating them free-balling. Like, make sure that you have a food scale just to see what 1 ounce of nuts looks like, which is a typical serving. You would be shocked at how little that is. But nut calories can add up because they're a fat, and calories are very calorie dense. So it's easy to overeat and eat nuts and things like that if you're not paying attention. So 100 calorie packs for my second tip. After weighing your nuts, if you're not weighing your nuts, have 100 calorie packs. And that just helps you regulate your portion size without even trying. And they're very small, but they're just enough to get your nuts on. And then, let's see, do I remember my other tip? Oh, buy them in shells, like pistachios. If you have to take them out of the shells, it just takes longer and it slows you down a little bit. So that's just another idea. I love Quest bars. People are either yay or nay on Quest bars, but these are my favorite. The chocolate peanut butter flavor. They're like, 200 calories, 20 grams of protein, and it's more like a treat for me. But an easy way to get an extra 20 protein after I've gotten all of my meats in and my vegetables. So, supplementing, sorry, I'm bad with words today. Supplementing with 1 protein bar or 1 scoop of protein powder to hit your protein. A common theme here is protein. That's because eating protein boosts your metabolism, keeps you full, keeps you strong, supports lean muscle, burns fat, all of these things. Make sure that you have a protein goal to reach every day, so that you can feel your best and feel full and satisfied and reach your physical goals, whether it's strength or fat loss. Just aim for the protein. Again, whole foods first, quality over quantity when it comes to healthy eating. Everything bagel seasoning. I love this sprinkled on top of avocado toast. So I will toast a couple slices of this. Once my avocado is not rock hard, I will cut it in half and have half an avocado on 2 slices of toast, and then sprinkle it with this everything bagel seasoning, which is from Walmart, and it's delicious. That's it. Make sure you pair it with protein because there's not much protein in there. And last but not least, I wanted to share this again. I think I shared it before, and I hadn't tried it yet, but these Prime, they're like little stick packs that look like this. And you just put one in water, shake it up, and honestly, I am in it for the flavor. The blue raspberry tastes like a blue slush puppy. I put it in 20 ounces of water. I don't know how much you're supposed to use, but even with a 20-ounce blender bottle of water, it's still pretty sweet. It's artificially sweetened, so it's only 25 calories and no added sugar. But I'm not against, for myself personally, having artificial sweeteners in moderation through the day if I really want something for less added sugar. But anyway, it says it's a hydration stick. 10% coconut water, 250 milligrams of BCAAs, B vitamins, antioxidants, and electrolytes. When I look at this though, I thought the cool thing is that it's 30% daily value of magnesium, which is pretty cool. You could have this as like a sleepy time mocktail if you wanted to. There is absolutely no caffeine in it. So for me, this is like a good mid-afternoon flavor one of my waters with. I wouldn't have more than one of these a day, but I really like them. And I had another flavor. that I bought. It's like the white moon one or something, but I really like the blue raspberry. I only have one left. And I got these at Walmart. They do have Prime energy drinks too. Don't get them mixed up because the energy drinks are very high caffeinated and these are not caffeinated at all. So that's it for today for my healthy tips. And if you guys try anything, let me know. I had a friend, my good old friend Dan, miss you Dan. I haven't seen him in a while at the gym, but he sent me this. He's like, you need to have your people try these, and they're called Egg Life tortilla wraps. I don't have them. I was like, I will get some and try them, but he's like, he's a picky eater, not a picky eater. He's a foodie, and he said they're delicious, so I'm gonna have to get my hands on some. Also a bad review. Mouth Off chocolate cereal, 100% plant-based, 180 calories for 1 1/4 cup, 22 grams of protein. It tastes like sawdust from the farm, and I'm just being honest. So that's not my jam. I don't want to eat things that don't taste good just because they have a lot of protein in them. So that's just my opinion. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, great weekend. Take good care of yourselves. Enjoy the snow, and I'll talk to you all later.